Hi everyone, my name is Isaiah, and today I want to go over why you should be working for retirement. But first, I have a rhetorical question. I don't want you to answer it out loud. How much money do you have in your bank account? Now, I know a lot of people don't like talking about finances, and realistically, it's a very touchy subject. But if you're not comfortable where you're at, you're probably like a lot of other people around you. The Hill states that 29% of people 55 or under think that they'll never retire. That's one in three people that think they're going to go to work for the rest of their lives, and that's just going to be it for them. Now, in today's segment of why you should be working for retirement, there's three major things I want to go over. This isn't to cover all the things in financial legitimacy, because realistically, it's a very broad spectrum, but these three major things should definitely influence you and potentially change the course of your life. First things first, what do you need to know? Second thing, what can I do now? And third thing, if I spend 20 to 30 years investing towards my future, how can I best utilize that time to have the retirement that I want? So first things first, what do you need to know? Financial Deposit Insurance Corporation, established by the U.S. Congress of the United States, has a website, fdic.gov. Again, that's FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. In this course, or on their website, they have a curriculum from K, which is kindergarten, all the way to 12th grade, where essentially you can go as early as 5 to 6 years old, understand what money is, how it works, what does it look like, essentially, what does money in the U.S. do to 12th grade, we'll say 18, 19 years old, where you learn this is what it is, how do I invest it? Can I put it towards real estate? Can I use it as a loan? Can I use myself as a loan? Can I establish myself as an independent bank? What does my money do? How do I make my goals happen? Again, that's Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation with FDIC.gov. They have great tools, great resources, and it's a federal tool or resource at your disposal that a lot of people don't know about. This leads me to my second thing. What can you do now? Now, there's a great quote that I love to live by, which is the 1/4 rule. The 1/4 rule establishes all pieces of your life should be 1/4 towards each and everything. So there's 4 quarters. The first one is for maintenance. That's essentially saying that 1/4 of everything that you have, whether it's time, money, resources, should be established in maintaining the level of life that you have now. Second quarter should be short-term goals. Third quarter, intermediate, and fourth, long-term goals. Let's say that you're awake for 12 hours a day. 1/4 of that would be 3 hours. So at least 3 hours a day you should be having a sit down where you're getting educated on what your money's doing, your future, education, investment opportunities. 1/4 of your time should be towards whatever your long-term goals are. The same can be said about money. You break your money down into quarters, again, for maintenance, short-term, intermediate, and long-term goals. Let's say we break it down to 1/4 every paycheck. We'll make $1,000. A quarter of $1,000 is $250. So that means $250 every 2 weeks I'm investing in my retirement, I'm investing in stocks, I'm investing in something that's making me work towards that long-term goal, 20, 30 years. Boom, I'm set. Now, if you establish this 1/4 goal with, we'll say that $1,000 baseline, that's $500 a month, $6,000 a year, and about $120,000 at the end of the 20 years, assuming that you don't touch the money and you don't put it into any type of investment where it has compound interest. This leads me to my third thing. What can I do to prepare now? There's two major things that you can do. One, self-research. No information is wrong information as long as it's backed by credible sources and you verify that the information is correct. Now, even though you are given the correct information, that's not to say that whatever you learn, whatever goals that you have, aren't going to fail. The career field that you choose now may not be the best for you, which may not lead you to retire at 45, 50 years old, which is okay. That's why you're making short-term, intermediate, and long-term goals. So the two best things that you can do is one, self-education. Now, there's this thing called the Nerd Wallet, nerdwallet.com, and they have a great article of 5 steps towards retirement. And then in this article, it goes to state essentially the best 5 steps towards working towards your retirement. First things first, what does your retirement look like? For me, all I need realistically is internet, food, I'm happy. Whatever your quality of life is at your retirement, that's what you establish, that's your baseline. From there, you break down how much money do I need to save in what areas or fields for medical, dental, your general life needs to get what you want at the end of it. And then 3, 4, and 5 are what processes are you willing to take to invest, to establish yourself, and then essentially get to that end goal. And then the second thing that you can do, which is what I've personally been doing, is getting a professional profile where you sit down with a financial specialist. They break down what your plans are. They give you a profile, which essentially is this little booklet that states A, B, and C. This is how we're going to get you to your goals, but each one has different risk. What are you willing to do? Right? So if you want to spill in a little bit of money, invest in your future as you will. You can definitely get a financial specialist to get you a profile, or you can do your self-research. Both of them are legit. And realistically, you should do both. You should educate yourself. That way, when you do get a financial specialist, if you choose to, you know exactly what they're talking about, and they're not just feeding you a bunch of baloney. Now, I know we talked about a lot what you need to know, how, what can you do now, and what does your long-term goals look like. But realistically, the point is this. If you don't invest now, whether it's your time, money, or energy, you're going to invest it later. If you don't have a goal and you're not working for it now, you're not going to see it come to fruition. The biggest thing that you can do now is invest all your money and don't let all this time go to waste. Don't be 40, 50 years old like the 29% that think that they're not going to retire. Do what you have to now so you get everything that you want. And realistically, you have a better future. Again, my name is Isaiah. Hopefully this has been helpful. And realistically, if this helps you be successful, I shouldn't have to see you again. So if I do, we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, you guys.